You are welcome back in the FFVMD channel. Now we are going to discuss about the electric field and potential. So first we introduce it qualitatively. The region surrounding a charge or charge distribution in which its electrical effects are experienced is called the electric field of a given charge. Electric field at a point is characterized either by a vector function of position called electric intensity or by a scalar function of position called electric potential V. The electric field in a certain space is also visualized graphically in terms of lines of force. Now quantitatively we can define the electric field and electric intensity or field strength or electric field. It is defined as the force experienced by a unit positive charge called test charge in the electric field. If a test charge Q naught at a point P in an electric field experiences a force F vector, then E vector equals to F vector by Q naught. Here it is shown a test charge Q naught is placed at a distance r from the Q, which is called source charge, and the field will be due to the source charge. And test charge will experience this field as a terms of force. This is the test charge which is point at P and its value is Q naught. And r vector is the radius vector, that is OP vector. Now from Coulomb's law, F vector equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q into Q naught by RQ into R vector, or equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q into Q naught by R square into R cap. R cap is a unit vector along OP. So from definition, as we given definition, E vector, that is electric intensity, electric field intensity, or electric field strength, E vector equals to F vector by Q naught equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square into R cap. Keep in mind that the field is due to the source charge. So you have to always keep in your mind that field is due to the source charge. Now it can be written as E equal to mod of E vector equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught mod of Q by R square equals to EP. If this point is P and this is Q charge, then electric field at this point will be due to this charge Q at a distance R will be given by this formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught mod of Q by R square. It is also written as EP for to tell that it is electric field is at point P, where EP is the field at point P due to the charge Q. Now different situation is shown. Here EP vector will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon minus of Q by RQ into R vector, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by RQ into minus of R vector, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught divided by Q square into minus R cap vector, or 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square along PO vector, that is it is acting here, field is in this direction, because electric field is a vector quantity, so we are showing the direction. Thus the direction of field due to positive charge is outward from the charge and due to negative charge is toward the charge. It should be kept in your mind. Now consider in the vector form we are going to calculate the electric field. This is a point Q, this is point S and this is point T. Then this is origin, so this vector will be RS vector, position vector of S, and this vector will be RP vector, position vector of P. And here we have placed source charge Q, and here we have to find the field strength, that is at point P. So E vector will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by mod of RPS to the whole Q RPS vector, that is this vector is RPS vector, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by SP square into SP cap, that is from S to P is the unit, this represents unit vector. Also it can be written as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by cube of mode rp vector minus rs vector or into rp vector minus rs vector, or equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by rps square into rps cap, or 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by rps square into q cap p. So there are different form, we can use any one form, or 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by sp square into sp vector, because rps vector equals to sp vector. This is in the vector form. So we have different notation for field, but all have same value. Question: a charge of q equal to 1 microcoulomb is placed at point 1, 2, 4. Find the electric field at point P 0, -4, 3. Here given Rp, we have to find position at this position. So Rp vector will be position vector of field point 0 I cap plus -4 j cap plus 3 k cap, 0 I cap -4 j cap plus S5 3 k cap, and Rs is the source, that is position vector of source charge. That is one source charge is a position vector, it is given point. So 1 I cap plus 2 j cap plus 4 cap. Now Rps vector will be Rp minus Rs vector, 0 minus solving with minus I cap 6j minus k cap. So Rps mode of Rps vector will be root under 1 plus 36 plus 1 under root 38. Here Rps have been calculated, and we have the magnitude of Rps, it is will be under root 38. So we can calculate E vector at point P 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by Rps square into Rps cap, or 1 by 4 pi epsilon q by Rps square Rps vector mode of Rps, or 9 into 10 to the power 9 into 1 into 10 to the power minus 6. Now value for Rps is under root 38, to under root 38 to the whole square into minus I cap minus 6j cap minus p cap under root 38, or 9 into 10 to the power 3 into 38 into root 38 into minus. This is in the vector form. Now take magnitude and we will come into magnitude form, and unit is Newton per coulomb. And electric field due to discrete diffusion of charge at a point. Here it is a point shown. There are different charge of system. There are many charge in a system, and we have to calculate the electric field at this point. Consider this is charge 1, charge 2, charge 3, that's charge n, and this is the point. And this distance is, or this in vector form is Rp1 vector. Again it is Rp2 vector, Rp3 vector, R4 vector. Similarly we have written, and this is the Rp vector from the origin. So we can find by the principle of superposition, Ep vector is Ep1 vector plus Ep2 vector plus Ep3 vector plus Epn vector. 1 by 4 by epsilon naught q1 by r square p1 to the r cap p1 plus 1 by 4 by epsilon q2 by r p2 square into rp2 cap. That's 1 by 4 by qn by rpn to the r pn cap. So we can write E vector equal to sigma I equals to 1 to n1 by 4 by epsilon naught qi by rpi square into ri cap, or sigma I equals to 1 to epi vector, where epi vector is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught qi beta rpi square into rpi cap, or equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by rpi cap into rpi vector, or 1 by 4 pi epsilon qi beta rpi q into rp vector minus ri vector, where p represents the position vector of the point, and ri the ith particle, position vector of ith particle. So they are different forms, we can write any one according to our convenience. Now electric field due to a continuous distribution of charge. Electric field due to a continuous distribution, consider this is a continuous distribution of charge, and we have to calculate the electric field at a point. So we have to take a elementary charge dq, and this point is at a distance of r, and this vector is r vector. So we can write d vector elementary electric field, and electric field due to dq 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught dq by r square into r. This is the unit vector showing in this direction r cap. So E vector integration d vector 1 by 4 pi epsilon dq by r square into r cap, or it can be also written as E vector 1 by 4 pi epsilon dq by r cube into r vector. Next, unit E equals to F by Q, so Newton by Coulomb, Newton per Coulomb. So unit of electric field is Newton per Coulomb. Now E equals to minus dV by ds, so volt by meter, so volt per meter. These are two units we can use. Dimension, dimensionally E equals to dimension of F by dimension of Q, so mlt minus 2 by at, mlt minus 3 a minus 1. This will be the dimension of electric field. Also you can find dimension E equal to F by Q, and force is mlt minus 2 and q is q, so mlt minus 2 q minus 1. This is the mksq system, and this is in SI unit system. Next, from definition of electric field, we have E vector equals to F by Q. So F vector will be Q into E vector. That is, if a charge is placed in electric field, it will experience force, and the direction of force will be along the field if charge is positive, and opposite to the field if charge is negative. Here it is shown. For example, it is positive charge and electric field in this direction, so force will be in this direction, F vector equal to QE vector. And in this case, because charge is in this direction, so force will be in this direction, Q into minus of E vector, or Q minus Q into E vector, F vector equal to. Similar case is here. Force, because electric field is in downward direction, so positive charge, so on positive charge electric field will be in downward direction, and negative field it will be in negative charge it will be in upward direction. Next question, find the force on the charge particle 1 q equal to minus 4 microcoulomb, q equal to 10 microcoulomb in a region where electric field is given by E vector equal to I cap plus 4j cap minus 7k cap Newton per coulomb. So we can solve directly from the formula, because we know that F vector equal to QE vector, so we have to put minus 4 into 10 to the power minus 6 to I cap plus 4j cap minus 7 cap, solving minus 8 cap minus 16 j cap 28k cap into 10 to the power 16 Newton answer. And you can find, if you have to take magnitude, then take mode and calculate the magnitude of electric field, electric force. Again in second, F vector equal to QE vector. So plus 10 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 2i cap plus 4j cap minus 7 cap. Solving we get 2i cap plus 4j cap minus 7k cap into 10 to the power minus 5 Newton answer. Next, an electric field of 10 to the power 5 Newton per coulomb points due west at a certain spot. What are the magnitude and direction of the force that acts on a charge of plus 2 microcoulomb and minus 5 microcoulomb at this spot? Because we know that direction is shown like this. This direction is eastward, this is westward, this is northward, and this is southward. And it is told that in question it is asked that electric field is along due west, that is in this direction is electric. So here we have shown electric field. So on positive charge will be force in this direction, and negative charge force will be in this direction. So we can calculate now F vector equal to QE vector, or Q equal to plus 2 microcoulomb. So E vector 10 to the power 5 Newton per coulomb due west. So F vector 2 microcoulomb into 10 to the power 5 Newton per coulomb due west equals to 2 into 10 to the power 10 to 5 Newton due west, or 2 into 10 to the power minus 1 Newton due west. Again here Q equal to minus 5 microcoulomb, or minus 5 into 10 to the minus 6 coulomb, hence equals to QE vector minus 5 into 10 to the power 6 into 10 to the minus due west. Now this negative will go here in direction, so it will be 5 into 10 to the power minus 1 due east. Answer. Next, Find the magnitude and direction of force if Q equal to minus 5 microcoulomb and E equal to 10 I cap Newton per coulomb. Second, Q equal to 10 coulomb, E vector to minus 10 I cap Newton per coulomb. Q equal to 5 microcoulomb, E vector to minus 10 minus J cap Newton per coulomb. For Q equal to 10 coulomb, E vector along east, west, north and south direction I minus I, J and minus J respectively. So we can calculate directly a vector equal to Q vector, putting the value minus 5 into 10 to the minus 6 into 10 I cap, minus 5 into 10 to the power into I cap, or it can be written as 5 into magnitude into direction, 5 into 10 to the power minus 5 into minus I cap. Minus I cap represent this direction, so this will be 5 into 10 to the power minus 5 coulomb due west. Similarly, we can calculate another direction. Here magnitude will be 5 into 10 to the power minus 5 coulomb and direction will be due west. So similarly, we can calculate another. Here it is shown. A vector Q vector 10 into minus 10 into I cap Newton minus 100 I cap Newton, 100 into minus I cap Newton, 100 Newton due west. Magnitude 100 Newton, direction west. Again, third F our Q vector F into 10 to the power minus 6 into minus 10 J cap into Newton, or 5 into 10 to the power minus J Newton, or 5 into 10 to the power 5 Newton into due south, because minus J represents south direction. So magnitude 5 into 10 to the power 5 Newton and direction south. Similarly, for this is F vector equal to Q vector 10 into 10 to the power J cap Newton, 20 J cap Newton. So equals to 20 Newton due north and magnitude 20 Newton, direction north. Again, another things we discuss. This is the force of electric field E naught 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square due to charge Q. Here it is charge Q and we are in vacuum. We are calculating at point P. So this force is E0 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by R square in vacuum, and in medium E equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square in medium at the same distance or at same point. So if we take the ratio E by E naught 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by R square, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square, we get epsilon naught by epsilon, or E naught by E equals to epsilon by epsilon naught, and epsilon by epsilon naught is known as epsilon R or K. Hence E equals to epsilon naught by epsilon R, or E equals to epsilon naught by K, where K or epsilon both are same. K or epsilon R, it is known as dielectric constant, where K and epsilon R is the dielectric constant of the medium. Thus, by presence of a dielectric, electric field decreases and becomes 1 by K times of its value in free space. Here you see that E naught by E equal to E by epsilon by epsilon naught, or which is equal to epsilon R. This ratio is called epsilon R or K, dielectric constant. Now we can write E equals to E naught by epsilon R, or E equals to epsilon naught by K. So where K or epsilon R is the dielectric constant of the medium, thus by presence of a electric field decreases and becomes 1 by K times of its value in free space.